Hello, everyone. What you're looking at right now is my channel on YouTube, my video manager specifically at the moment. And if you can see right there, there are two videos that are listed as under review. And the reason why they're listed as under review, even though they've been on my channel since, what is that? What does that say? 2015? Oh, wait, no. 2015 and 2013. So 2 and 4. And have been monetized ever since I've uploaded. Not that I make a lot off my YouTube channel, and as you know, I've not uploaded a lot lately, but this stuff like this certainly is helping. But current issue, yeah, my videos are getting flagged as non-advertiser friendly and being demonetized on me. Now, I've not seen anyone else, at least within my subscription feeds, talking about this, but I think it is kind of important to start bringing it up and discussing it, because today I have got to ask the question. I want to get some feedback from people about YouTube, our community, our wargaming community, hobby community, building, or what we've tried to build here. This, while I understand both of these seem to have one thing in common, they both are relating to Flames of War game system. So I don't know if the words Flames of War together are what's getting hit or what, but it still worries me, especially since we know that some advertisers have recently pulled advertising revenue pulled their advertisements from YouTube, and YouTube is saying that they're going to be more restrictive and more broad and things like that with their flagging, with their bots and stuff like that, demonetizing videos. So we got to ask ourselves the question, is YouTube becoming a place where our community is not going to be welcome as far as people trying to make any sort of revenue? Now, I know our community is not large enough to really say, oh, a lot of us can make a good, decent amount of money off this. It's like I've been doing this for years. I have yet to receive a check from YouTube. But there are plenty of people who are bigger than me. And we have to keep in mind that these bots are uncaring. They don't look at our content. And most of us make content that is more than family. That is family friendly. That is technically educational. That is just fun fantasy escapist stuff. Non-political. It's just a game. And it's a game that we do basically everything except for, create the actual system themselves and some of the model, and the majority of the models buy. But you can see one of these I have up here is a painting tutorial. A painting tutorial got demonetized for not being non-advertiser friendly. And seeing that and knowing that YouTube just stated basically that they're going to be getting harsher about this really concerns me and really makes me wonder, because if we're going to be able to continue being here, or if this is going to just become the norm for us. Because I'm looking at this, and our lexicon for what we do has so much to it that so easily could be flagged. We use war, term battle. So many of our things have words like demon, gore, troops, army, things like that. Things like that to a bot that is being made to be more broad and more aggressive towards things that are considered that are considered controversial, regardless of how controversial our content actually is. Because let's just face it, for the most part, it isn't. It's just entertainment. It's just game, and it's all innocuous. It's all so tame. The actual idea of what's going on isn't tame, or these things going onto a battle, killing each other. That's obviously not tame, but there's no graphic violence being put forward. It's not really. There's no actual, true, real hatred or anything, but we use the word hatred in some of our lexicon because that's a rule in 40K. How much of this is going to start getting hit? My question. And if others who see this, IDIC here, or is Idic? I'm sorry, I don't know. But him, or Baste, Victor, any of you guys, members of Legion of Gamza, any of you, I can give me feedback on this. Give me what your feelings on this. Let me know if any of your stuff has been demonetized. I would love to know. I'd love to be able to discuss this with you, and I'd like to know for all of us if YouTube suddenly becomes this place where just because of the lexicon we for our gaming has become has just become something that we cannot use on this place without it making it so that we have no chance of being able to run ads or anything. And while it's still, a lot of this is still passion stuff for a lot of us, I want to know, what are our alternatives? What do you think the alternative? What do you think we can do? Because seeing this is really disheartening, and seeing what could happen in the future. And while I know it's still speculative, it's still something that we need to try to prepare for just in case. It's potentially very grim for us. And I don't like it. And I'm sorry. So, I'd love feedback. I'm going to be posting this on Mini Wargaming. Maybe I'll get some feedback from like Matt and guys there too. I would love to hear from anyone who can give me some feedback. Anyone who has an opinion. And, I mean, if you think I'm overreacting, I want to know too, and I want to know why you think I'm overreacting. Don't, like, if you're going to say something like that, please at least explain it so that we can have an actual discussion. Okay? Anyways, I am trying to get back to the flow of things. I know I said I was working on stuff. I really am working on stuff. Believe it or not. It'll get done eventually. Once I get myself, if I can get myself feeling good about the things I do, that will help so much. But right now, being able to hear from you guys, getting some feedback would be the best thing I could get. Because I don't want to be worried about every single video I put up that's being hit like this. Anyways, thank you for listening. I'm sorry if it seems like I've been rambling, but I think this is a very serious subject, and while I may not be the best person to talk about it, I've not really seen much anyone else within our community talk about it, so I wanted to start the conversation and maybe get someone talking about it. Thank you. Have a nice day.